Alright, bro. So this video is going to be for how you find stocks. I said something about a stock screener and marketinandout.com.
Hi, Nino.
It's a stranger. She's doing here.
It's me.
Um, so here it is, marketinandout.com. Same thing. If you go over here, you'll see stock screener. Click on that one. Then you'll have, I guess, all of the fields that you need to select from in order to have the computer go ahead and find some stocks for you. First thing you need to do, which I always forget, is name the screener. So I'll just name this one G. Next thing, you need to select the universe. I always do exchange. I don't know what any of these are yet, but the exchanges I use are OTC, OTCBB, and down here you'll see it says add criterion. So you're going to add that, and you'll see it right here. The next thing I'll do the price. Sometimes I'll do 52-week low, but for now I'll just do price. I want the price to be less than 0.004. The reason I say 0.004 is because penny stocks, they can move up towards a penny real quick, and if you have anything that is 0.004 or lower, that means you're going to make 100% profit if it moves up towards a penny. So I want anything that's less than that. So you, again, click add criterion, and it'll be on your list. The other things you need, we want to do the MACD, because that's the trend we follow. Use MACDH, or you can just use MACD. MACDH just means MACD histogram, which is basically the same. I don't actually know why they have two different ones, but if I can remember correct, the MACD is going to be 8, 17, 9, and I'll say it's below the 0 line, so I'll put below 0, add criterion. And then the next thing is stochastic. So I'll go stochastic. That's going to be in oscillators. Stochastic is 14, 5, 1. And I want it to be below 20, or I'll say 25, just to give it a little bit more space. And those are the 4 that I want to run this stock screener on, so it'll find all these stocks hopefully. Alright, you see it was that easy. So it gave me a list. It says 290, and there's 13 pages. That's too many, but I will usually go in between volume, see which one had the most volume. Like something like this that traded 100 shares, I'm not really interested in that. There's something that traded 200 million shares is more interesting, so I'll probably take the first page, and I'll look at each one of these ticker symbols. Another thing you can do besides using it in the Windows, if you want to save it to the computer, you can click this button and it'll open it as an Excel file, or it'll download it and then you can click it to open it. Alright, so it already opened, I didn't notice. I like to order it by volume, which I already did on this page, but you can also do it in Excel if you just select the column and you go up to sort. And you can go sort from smallest to largest. This will ask you if you want to expand the selection, which means do you want to use all of these, I guess all of these columns. You want them to remain the same. Whenever the volume over here switches to the least, you want all of this to switch with it. So you want it to go for this selection, expand the selection. So you can see it just switched everything back to the smallest, but I went largest. So the next thing I'll do is I'll search for the share structure, and I told you can find that at the OTC markets.com. It'll show you the share structure. So all I do is I take the ticker symbol and plug it in. I look for the company profile, and it'll tell me that this one has 4 billion, or sorry, about 5 billion shares, and this was March 31st, so that was very recent, which is good information. Outstanding shares, it's almost totally maxed out. What's in the float is good. It's only 1.2. That's how many shares can actively be traded by outside holders. That means that out of this 3.5 billion, 1.2 billion are owned by shareholders like me and you who can trade it. The only thing that's bad about this is it wasn't updated as recently as March 31st. It was updated in May 17, 2016. So it could be more than this. It could be up to 3 billion. But still, it's not bad. Another thing we'll do is look at that and check the charts. So I went to Trading View. I'll check the charts, see what's going on. So it looks real good so far. It's going down. Looks like it'll be time to buy in soon. Let's say a good price to get in. Maybe down at 0.3 or 0.2 maybe, but 0.3 will be a good place to get in. And then once they both cross again, it should rise up to 0.8 to 0.001, depending on what kind of news comes out. So I'll go back to my list. I'll open a new page. Maybe it won't open. Okay, there we go. I'll open a new page. And matter of fact, I'm just gonna cut this out of here. Cut it. And paste it. Just so I know that I've already looked at that one. ASTI is one that I was in. This is the first one I made money in this year, and it's back down to where I like to invest in. It's following the trend. So I know that a share structure is good because I already invested in it one time, but just so we can look at it. Yeah, this one is real good. The authorized shares and outstanding are very good. We got 2 billion authorized, outstanding is only 200 million. But you can see it's updated last year, November 11th. That's still close enough for it to be accurate. The chart, see what the chart says. And this is when I got into it back here. And I sold, I think I sold here and here. So if I'd have kept it here, again, it would have been a lot of money. But this one looks like it'll hang down low. It probably won't rise again until after it reaches 0.001. But still looks like something I'll keep on the watch list.